It's official. There is a Nintendo Switch 2 unit out in the wild currently. It looks like someone got the Nintendo Switch 2 early, and the video already got taken down, but I can't show it because like I can't download it. I can show images, but it looks like there's a Switch 2 out in the wild, and this guy somehow got a Switch 2. And it's interesting because like how could you possibly get a Switch 2 early? And I wish we had more information on this, but the one of the comments asked for more video, please, like more videos on the Switch 2. And the guy who recorded or who has the Switch 2 said Nintendo locked the Switch 2 and it needs to update to function. So it won't be you won't be able to play a game until midnight Eastern time on June 5th. So the Switch 2 is kind of just a paperweight until then. But yeah, you're gonna need an update before you could play any games on this, and I guess that makes sense because like I remember when the Switch 1 dropped, I think like maybe like a week or so or something before it released, one of the units was stolen and the guy like showed like the home menu and stuff like that, and we didn't see the home menu before until then, I'm pretty sure. And there's not much information this guy could show on the Switch 2 if it doesn't, work. If it doesn't function, it can't play any games until the update releases. But yeah, we already know what the home menu looks like. We know what the games are on that. I don't think there's any like new info we could get out of this guy, but I think it's really interesting that there's someone out there with a Switch 2. And it's really cool because the Switch 2, is about the size of the box, like the box that it comes in. It's the length of the entire box, like that's how big the tablet is, and I think that's really cool. There's like a couple people that currently have the Switch 2 in their hands, but another person, according to Wario64, said that they have a Nintendo Switch 2 as well, and they don't have permission to post pictures, but they can share. When they try to boot a Switch 1 game, a message prompts, please connect to the internet and update your system. So it needs an update to boot a game. So basically, you don't steal a Switch 2 early. You won't be able to play it until June 5th. So if you want to steal a Nintendo Switch, maybe do that on release day. I know my GameStop, where I pre-ordered the Switch 2, is gonna have a midnight release, so maybe check in with your GameStops or wherever you pre-ordered and see if you could get a Switch 2 the second it drops, because I'm honestly looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to get the Switch 2 in my hands, and I wonder how long the lineup will be at the GameStop, but I don't know. I think it's worth a try. I think this is like the second time I've only ever bought something on release day, like at a midnight opening or midnight launch. Like for me, the only other time that I went to a midnight launch was for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate when it first came out, and that was really cool. It was at my GameStop in the mall in my old town, and it was a long ass line. Like it was going like it wasn't too long, but it was going from GameStop all the way to like the closest exit. So yeah, it wasn't too far, but I don't remember how long of a wait it was probably like 30-40 minutes. That's to my memory. Actually, that's not actually like how long it will take. But yeah, I wonder how long a Switch 2 it will be until I could get the Switch 2, not just this person in the video who got a Switch 2 early. So it seems like the video of the guy with the Nintendo Switch 2 got taken down by some company called Web Capio, and like Capicola or Capone, maybe. That's why they're named that, but there's some UK-based company where they have like anti-piracy services, and it's maybe the person who got the Switch 2 early was in the UK or something, or maybe he stole it. I don't know, but it's interesting that it got taken down by some UK thing. I don't know. I'm surprised this even got taken down by a copyright claim. Like, we already know what the Switch 2 looks like. We already know what the box looks like, you know. I guess we haven't seen an unboxing of the Switch 2 until now, so maybe they don't want unboxing videos to drop early or something like that. I don't know. We're about like a little over a week away until the Switch 2 drops, and I'm hoping to secure one on the day it drops. So, are you guys getting the Nintendo Switch, or am I the only person? I probably know like one other person that's getting a Switch 2, and I'm not sure if anyone in my server is getting a Switch 2. If they are, they haven't told me, but if you're getting a Switch 2, let me know. Maybe I could, you know, put up my friend code once the Switch 2 actually releases.